Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another reaction video. It's your boy Justin, aka Kinda Random, and this is a video that's been popping up in my recommendations that I really want to watch because I literally just did a whole Dark Souls remastered playthrough, dagger only. Check it out right now on my channel. The last part will be out by like September. Actually, when watching this video, don't know why I said just wait. That's all false. Disregard everything I said because by the time you watch this video, every single part of my Dark Souls playthrough will already be out. So I'm a dumbass. So don't listen to any of that. Don't listen to me at all. But please enjoy the playthrough because it'll be out by then, mid-September. But anyway, top 10 reasons people are bad at Dark Souls. Now, seeing I just played the game, and I've been playing Souls games for years. I'm 31 since I was like 18. I really want to see what he has to say. And then after each thing he says, we'll give our opinion and see, like, you know, if we agree or not. So this is going to be a controversial one.
All right, babes. Top 10 reasons people are bad at Dark Souls.
Let me know.
Starring someone who just so happens to have a PhD on that very subject.
Dude, I fucking hate this game.
That's right, it's my babe wife. See, we've been streaming her first playthrough of the game. And although she has improved a ton, watching her learn has helped me narrow down the top 10 reasons why people
that fucking barrel smacked the fuck out of her.
Which is, believe me, understandable.
Hey, that happened to me in my playthrough, bro. I got my throat split, bro. From TikTok.
To the most impactful. Number 10, they ignore environmental storytelling. You don't pay attention to your environment in Dark Souls for world immersion. You're not like, oh, look, it's so pretty, it's so nice. No, you pay attention to save your life. Look at this room in Sen's Fortress. First off, you got a straight chain on a treasure chest where all
she opened it.
All the other chains in the game are kind of suspicious. How's juice?
Gotcha, bitch.
Oh my god, dude.
Then you have an elevator after that that's covered
No,
in
dude,
blood.
my girl did the
Some
same
of
shit.
these
She
are
opened the
more
chest too.
noticeable
Oh,
than
look, a
others,
chest.
But at the end of the death, you're always like, damn, I did miss that. Number 9, fat rolling. There's this noob tendency to put on like all the armor that you find in the entire game and expect the enemies to just
Yes.
oh my god! But in reality, you just become this useless blob.
But
rolling
here's the
around
thing,
and
like,
just
I know I'm talking video sometimes, but the reason why people do that because, like, you're right, like, it's definitely a new tendency, and it's funny because you know, oh, first of all, I know we've been to the video. Let's give a shout out to this YouTuber real quick, Bay1 Bay2. Hey, that's a nice YouTube name. I like that. I'm gonna like your video, bro. You know what I mean? Because I'm reacting to it. I think it's good so far. So anyway, I just want to get that out the way. Thank you for uploading your video. Thank you for your editing you put in. You have good editing so far. So very well done, bro. Giving you respect right there. But yeah, like the fat rolling thing is like when people play the game first time, they think, oh yeah, it has like high armor and you know, I'm protected, but you're not. Because people don't understand that in Dark Souls, it's really not about you want to take as less hits as possible if you can. Even if you are like fat rolling, you still want to try to dodge unless you have like Havel set. You know what I mean?
absorbing damage, like a Reddit mod at Thanksgiving with their family, just taking the abuse.
Why don't you do something with your life for once?
You're a loser, you know that?
It also doesn't
It's
help
fucked up.
that some of the starting classes in this game start you out fat rolling, like that one big Asian kid. That poor kid, he
Damn.
spawned into the game like that. But beyond that, the game doesn't
No
even
comment.
describe how the armor waste system works. Even when you're at a level of rolling that will make you fat roll, it doesn't tell you. It's ridiculous. And even when you know about the system, you have to do this complicated lab work math test where you take off.
This is where you just have to
pieces of
learn.
clothing
It's
to try to
yes,
test it again to
yeah,
see
you
if you
do.
can actually medium
That's
or
where it
fast
comes.
roll.
You
And
just
then
have to
if
learn
get,
as you
like,
go.
endurance up, or you get like a ring, like Havel's ring or something. It's
Right.
back to the lab again, baby, because you got to start taking off armor again, seeing if you can put more
Yeah.
armor on. Can I finally put on those cute little Balder pants that I found? It's ridiculous, and it's so ambiguous and hard to tell. So I do
Yeah,
not
it is.
blame new players for being bad at this game because it is so easy to be terrible at
It
Dark
is.
Souls.
The game tells you nothing.
Good area, bad
It tells you
area.
absolutely
The
nothing.
game is often praised for letting the player decide where they want to go, but it runs a massive
So
risk
far,
that
I agree with
someone
all these.
I don't know, the master key is gonna end up in Blight Town in the beginning of the game, or maybe the first enemy they fight is a Drake once they get there. Because that happened to me, guys. Seriously. I spent
Good area,
3
bad
hours
time, yeah.
killing Quelaag before I even knew what the Undead Burg was. I even went up the entire other side of Blight Town, realized it was a dead end, came back, did
Yeah.
some more exploring, and I wandered around Ash Lake and Demon Ruins before
Yeah.
I realized that
The-
I had to
the-
go back up. I was fighting Hydras before I was fighting the Taurus Demon. I had no idea. So eventually I go up there and I finally figured out, but it was horrible my first playthrough. So luckily my wife had me and chat to guide her. But if you're just freebirding it on your first try and
It's-
you take a wrong turn,
it's
you are
horrible.
so fucked.
Yeah, you're
Number
fucked.
7, they don't
There-
use
there are
dark
areas
souls
that you're not
all.
meant to
One
be
of the
at
toughest human
at all
enemies in the
for a
entire
long
game,
time.
equipped with a literal dragon's tooth as a weapon and armor carved.
Hey, I killed him
like
though
a
my
massive
when I was
rock.
level like
This
5.
juggernaut is nearly invincible.
No, you can kill him.
Oh, I can just backstab him 10 times.
Yeah.
Oh, good. My wife spent like an hour trying to kill Havel like this.
You can kill him like that. You gotta be careful.
To your
Oh
face,
no,
don't
no,
worry.
no, not like that.
No
Oh
matter
no,
how
oh
many
hell
times I
nah.
She said she was scared. She'd never done it before.
You never attack
She was
Havel straight on. He has
discussing how
too
much
much
hair I
fucking
had
armor
back
like
there.
that.
Oh, we
You
had
have to
more than
backstab
enough
him.
lube. Tons. Yeah. Oh, I'll try that. I'll tell her. All right, you gotta go. Okay. Thanks. I love you, Dad. Bye bye. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so eventually she did
fuck?
beat Havel. Number
What the
6,
fuck?
just run past the enemies. I remember the first time my wife killed all the enemies in the Undead Burg and finally made it to the Taurus Demon and then got absolutely slaughtered. She wasn't upset that she lost to the boss. She was upset that she
How does
had
she fight
to
Lord Gwyn?
do it all again. No, you don't. Once you know the boss run back path in this game, you can treat the enemies like the treadmill you bought to walk on while you
Yes,
receive
and
it.
I
The
mentioned that
first
in my
time was great,
playthrough.
but I got over it
You don't
after
need
the
to
first
fight
time, and
everything.
now it's just in the way.
You don't.
Number 5,
It serves
they
no
fight
purpose. They fight enemies all at once.
The enemies
Yeah.
in Dark Souls are the definition of being
Yeah,
unbothered.
that'll kill you
can
pretty
just
quick.
bait them away from their friends and family.
I
and
agree.
Murder them right in front of them, but as long as you're not within a certain trigger area of them, I got no problem with it. It'd be like if my brother got stabbed like right in front of me, but the attacker was like 20 feet away. I mean, what does their beef have to do with me? I'm over here, they're over there, whatever. But if he comes within 10 feet of me, oh, it's on like Donkey Kong. I'll fight to save my life and my brother's life. But when they're over there, I'm like, what? Come on, what am I gonna police
Yeah,
the world? No,
you
I'm not
you
going
don't want to
over there.
fight
That's
more than
exactly
one
what it's
unless you're
like.
experienced at the
Number 4,
game.
poor stamina
You wanna try to
management.
draw 'em
Just
out.
like in bed, gentlemen. If you got a small, sad, broken sword, you can make up a lot of difference with some good stamina. Dark Souls stamina management system was really its own thing for when it came out. Obviously,
Oh,
there's Demon
yeah.
Souls,
It
but
takes a
Dark
long
Souls
time
was
to
huge.
recognize.
So when I had to watch my wife repeatedly spam roll,
Oh, that's horrible.
don't roll so
Oh,
much.
that's
Or
painful.
start
Oh,
fight
that's
when
so
she
painful.
already had no
Oh,
stamina
no.
to begin with, or watch her stamina
Ah,
slowly,
that
slowly
pains me.
trickle
That
back
really
as she
pains me, bro.
refuses to stop holding shield. Like each drop of
No.
it is creating some kind of digital Chinese water torture burrowing deeper into my brain. It doesn't bother me because I know how hard it is to learn a completely new game. Number 3, they let it get to them. Hey there. Do you struggle with anger management?
I'm not doing that shit again. I died.
It's how you get
better.
It's okay.
That's
I
that
know
frustration.
that
No,
person
this was
who's
important,
bad at
guys.
Dark
This one right here, did they let it get to them? Yes. If you don't have like a cool fucking head, and like if you're easily frustrated, and you don't want to do research, you don't want to learn from your mistakes, this game will fuck you up, like mentally. Like it'll make you just not want to play anything else afterwards. You'd be like, God damn it. You know, I've seen people, you've seen videos, people throwing the controllers. That may be all just for like YouTube content and just like extra shit. But people do actually get mad at this game and they do like never play it again. You know what I mean? But like, the one thing that you have to tell yourself is that like you're supposed to die. When you realize when you play a From Software game that you're supposed to die, and then someone tells you or you hear about that, hey, it's called trial and error, everything's better now. So as long as you keep that mindset, like when I do my playthrough, dagger only, I died a lot. But I kept telling myself, well, I'm supposed to die. How can I learn? How can I adapt? How can I learn? How can I adapt? You know what I mean?
Souls. Try looking at each death as an opportunity to grow.
I just said that.
fucking
I
hate
fucking
this
just
game.
I
said
can already
that.
tell that it's
Oh, rage quit. Rage
Look
quit.
at that big smile.
When they walk
See?
out, nah.
It
Nope.
wasn't so hard.
No, yep.
Peace stuff at this point.
I'm proud that you found peace with the game and really found peace with
Nah,
yourself.
bro.
Shut the fuck up.
Number 2, they don't understand
Damn.
the upgrading system.
She said, "Shut the fuck
Guys,
up, bro."
I work in insurance for my daily job, so I know when something is super confusing, convoluted, unnecessarily cryptic, and you can screw yourself over in a
I like your
second
background.
without even knowing that you did it. And I would rather explain the insurance.
It's
stuff
very,
than
like,
try to
kinda
explain the
homey and
upgrade
peaceful with the
system in
light
this
and
freaking
little
game.
lamp.
I mean, look at this. I've beat this game 6 times at this point, and I
Little
don't
big
know
ass.
what the shit
Little
is
big
talking
ass.
about. And that's just the levels. Then you get to the weapon stats. Oh, and by the way, there's more info about how the grass crest shield gives you faster stamina recharge.
This is
blah,
all
blah,
trial and
blah,
error,
with
too.
the
Learning all
item
this small
description.
shit
Guys, I didn't
just takes
even know
time.
until like my 4th playthrough. that
Yep.
armor
It takes
and
multiple
random shit
playthroughs
just
and multiple
does
fuck
things,
ups to
and
actually
you have
learn
to
this
just
game.
read
It's
an item
ridiculous.
description to
It really
figure
is.
out. It's so obscure. Luckily, the upgrade system is simple. No, it's not. Boss souls can create boss weapons, but only after they've been ascended and they're part of a compatible.
It's funny.
weapon class
It's so
with the
funny
boss
hearing him
soul
say
that
all
you've been
this.
Carrying around for the last 4 hours of the game. Like, it's ridiculous. I have no idea why they made it that way. And I know once you know the system, it can be enjoyable, but so much of the fun of customization in this game is locked behind a paywall of how much time you spend on Reddit or on Dark Souls Wiki. Like, nobody
You got
understands
it.
how to do
You
this
have
unless
to
you've
do
just
your
committed part
research
of your
in
life.
From
And
Software
a
games,
lot
or
of
you're
people
not
that are new to
gonna
the game,
fucking
they'll
win.
play with the exact
Period.
same sword the entire game because it's overwhelming enough to learn how to get this thing to plus 15, let alone
Oh,
figuring
yeah.
out how to make a boss weapon, ascend to some random bullshit. Elden Ring still commits some of the same sins and just from
Oh, yeah.
software, let us play with the toys.
They won't. How far am I? Okay, this one's over. They won't, dude. They won't. So I want to talk about this one you put here. They understand the upgrade system. Yeah. If it was my first time playing when I did my dagger only playthrough, and I didn't know where the embers were, say I didn't know where to go to upgrade my weapons, I would not have beaten the game on YouTube for y'all. Like, it took me a long time and a lot of Wikidot, talking to other players, watching YouTube videos to even figure out where the fucking to get what you need to get. You know what I mean? Like, I still watch a YouTube on how to get all the Firekeeper souls, upgrade my flask. I had to research how to get the Rite of Kindling for Pinwheel. It just, and if you're brand new, like, say you're a casual gamer and you play like casual things, and then you just get thrown on the Dark Souls, yeah, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt bad, Like, you could be stuck with like a +4 longsword the whole game and wondering why you're dying like 50 times. Yeah, it's rough.
Play with all the toys without grinding for materials and grinding through obscure Reddit posts. Number 1, they don't understand roll invincibility. Honestly,
Yeah.
this is actually the most broken thing in the entire game.
Yeah.
But it's so
But once you learn it,
counterintuitive.
ooh,
Like,
it's
you
fun.
can just roll through any enemy's attack, and as
Yep.
long as you're rolling,
Just
doesn't do
roll
anything.
through it.
Doesn't do any
Just
damage
roll
at all.
through it.
Seriously, think about it.
That's the
Let's
trick to
say
Dark Souls.
I
Just
saw
gotta
you on
roll
the
through
street
it.
And you were unironically wearing a fedora. And naturally and justifiably, I would attempt to stab you. Now, while you're dodging away, I say, hey, if you just roll through the sword, it won't do
Just gotta
anything.
roll through
No,
it, bro.
Seriously, yeet your soft body through this hard, pointy
Yeet your
sword,
ass
and as long as you're
through that
rolling while I'm
shit,
stabbing
man.
you, it won't do a thing, I promise. This is the thing that somebody that wants to kill you would say. But that's actually how the game works. That's like the core of the game. Once you understand that you can just roll through everything, you can
The game
literally
becomes
just
like 50%
Fortnite
easier.
dance on the course
Once you
of
realize how to
the
roll
game. You
into
can
stuff,
literally
the
just
game becomes
roll
like
through the
really
Torch
fucking
Demon's
easy.
Great axe, small bridge or not, his ass is
Attack goes
brass,
left,
and
roll
it's
right,
crazy,
attack
and
goes
it's
right, roll
once you
left,
figure
attack
out
goes left,
rolling,
roll back.
the
Oh
game
my
is over.
god.
Basically, you can be Elden Ring, Bloodborne,
Sorcerer Havel,
any
my
From
god.
Software
That
game.
Cobbit.
Once you hack that game and figure out that you can roll like a god, then it's the end. You basically just won. Except for Sekiro. Sekiro's weird and totally different. Don't try to play Sekiro like Dark Souls. And that's all today,
No.
babes. Let me know if you agree in the comments or what else deserves to be mentioned. Maybe some of the
I'm letting you
mistakes
know
made
I
in the
agree
first
in my own
playthrough.
reaction
Also,
video,
know
bro,
I
and I'll
live
tag you in it.
stream every Sunday and more. So remember to like and subscribe so that you can see more of our good shit that we're putting out. But thanks for watching, everybody, and have a good one, babes.
I like that video, bro. I liked your video, and I will subscribe to your channel, bro. Oh, man. So, let's talk, now that we have the video done. What's this one? It says most replayed. Environmental storytelling. I agree with every single thing you said. I really agree with, especially after doing my own playthrough by myself, solo, dagger only. Yes, sir. The role invincibility is something that like you just won't know. Like so, okay, so 14 minutes in. So some closing thoughts here, guys. Let's get to our closing thoughts camera here. Great video, Bay 1 and Bay 2. Good editing. I like your editing and I like your commentary. So there you go. Nah, dude, like it don't tell you shit. You know, it's a very cryptic game, and you're right. Elden Ring does the same shit. It does not tell you like where to go to get your upgrade materials. It doesn't tell you to go here. It doesn't tell you to find the materials even to start the blacksmithing. You know, and they'll never change that. Everything has to be hard to obtain. Everything has to frustrate you, but then once you learn it, it's good. You know, almost it is broken. I don't know if they designed the game like that on purpose so you can roll through everything, because like a lot of people don't know about the roll invincibility unless you're like a veteran Souls player or From Software player. You know what I mean? Most people who played the game multiple runs, who's played everything in the series, they will learn that you can roll through everything. And a good way to learn how to play the game is to actually play online. When you summon help, you'll see how they're playing. And this is what I did. I will see how they're playing, or when I got summoned someone's world in Dark Souls 1 or 2 or 3, I would actually see their play styles and I would mimic them, be like, okay, well, he just rolled through this. I can do that too. You know what I mean? And I kind of downloaded other people's gameplay to make my gameplay better. And that's one way that you can actually take advantage of this From Software online system. You know what I mean? Because they give you the ability to do PvP and PvE and have, you know, fight boss together, see how people play and they move. Take advantage of that. That's what I did. Yeah, it's a rough game, but as I'm gonna state, I did state this in my other video, I think on my final Dark Souls remastered part. This game is extremely rewarding. Because as frustrated as you get, as hard and tough that you have to fight and claw your way back up to the top, sweat, blood, and tears, once you see that credit screen for Dark Souls 1, my boy, you have achieved fucking greatness. And on that note, thank you guys so much for watching. Great reaction video. I agree 100%. Those are some pretty common mistakes. And some of those mistakes that you can't even, some of those reasons you don't even know. And you can't really help until you just play the game. You know, that's just the way that Dark Souls works. A lot of those reasons that people are bad are reasons why anybody would be bad until they do trial and error, which is what the game wants you to do. And as you play From Software games, you will learn that the more you die, the more you learn and the better you will become. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. Like I said, this video you see it way after my Dark Souls playthrough, so that's perfect timing in my opinion for like a fresh video about, you know, the game after my playthrough. And it's been your boy Justin, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.